Hey, what's up, everybody? Greetings and salutations. This is Gabriel, the one, the only, the original. um, as you all know, I've been gone for a little bit. Had some dark stuff that I had to go take care of, and fully aware that most of you have been doing the same. Um, what I really want to talk about today is kind of a going to be a real controversial topic for a lot of individuals, and some people might not understand it. Some of you might already be in the spot where you are kind of seeing it, and it's coming into clarity for you. Um, Many of you may remember, if you've seen it, about 6 months ago, maybe more. I did a video about when the veils are thinning, and how a lot of people, when this veil thins, everyone's going to wake up and everyone's going to be able to really handle and comprehend all the changes. Um, some people are going to pass naturally. Some people were going to check out soul contract, and some just couldn't handle it and would take their lives. Now, it is sad and hardened when an individual do that. But at the same time, it's that individual's choice. It is not wrong or right. And, it's easy for us to say that that person was weak, they were soft, they couldn't cut it, or, it was too much for them. You don't really know what an individual's going through. My next topic, the reason why I personally left Facebook is personally because things were getting too confusing. With the veil thinning, there was a lot of, confusion, basically. And, there's a lot of us are gotten to the point where we believe we know what's best for everyone else's dynamic. And, a lot of times we don't really want to listen to what individual is trying to explain to us. Because let's be honest, each one of us, even though we are all one, we're collectively connected, and we may go through some of the same trials and tribulations together, but our journey, our path, our uniqueness is just as unique as us as individuals. So it is designed for a unique trait to fit who we are, who we're going to be, who we were, and I feel like it was a lot of really lack of communication and understanding between the whole, the light worker community, honestly. Um, and I'm guilty of that as well. Another thing that I feel is a lot of judgment, judgment calling, judgment blaming, a lot of pointing the fingers, a lot of I'm right, you're wrong. And that kind of also envelops in the fact of someone's journey and dynamic. I mean, we're here to, help people wake up and to make them aware, and to try to correct people as much as we can, or actually help guide them. It's not about us leading anyone anywhere. It's not us trying to take control of their lives and lead them on their path, because it's their choice. It's their choice to go on their path. But you got to understand at the same time, just because a person is faltering, they're down and out, they're in a dark place, in a dark hole, or feel like they're in an abyss, a lot of times that is because of the dynamic of their situation. I found out things recently about my own that I already knew, and I tried explaining it to people, and people really just did not understand. And I understand the fact that they didn't understand, because you can't really understand. You don't really understand someone until you are in their shoes, or until you've actually lived a portion of the things they've been through, and just because you have been through it, it doesn't mean that how you responded to it is how the individual should respond to it, because we all respond to things differently. Another thing, and this is not me passing judgment on anyone. I'll kind of be hypocritical, because once again, I am also blamed for this as well. So I'm passing judgment on myself, and I'm not really doing that, because I'm not really passing judgment. It's just flaws and mistakes that, we make in this journey. But I feel, and this is just a feeling, this is not me passing judgment, that I feel that a lot of us should get our heads out of our enlightened asses. And what I mean by that is, think of the concept of when the Bible was first created. I'm a firm believer that when the Bible was first created, it really was used as a tool to help unite and bring people together. And, of course, darkness is in there because we live in a world of duality, light and dark. And it got circumvented and changed to the fact that it got confusing, and it was used as a tool to enslave people and point the finger and isolate other people and separate people. And then you have the other denominations trying to correct that, and it's getting further and further away from the main thing. And that's what I feel a lot of us are doing. We're getting so caught up in the fact that what we have been through, and it's no fault. I mean, listen, if you're here, you're fucking amazing, okay? You've been through hell, you've been in high water, you've been through pain, you've been through loss, you've been from, abandonment, attachments, detachments, betrayal, and so forth. So a lot of us have trust issues, but a lot of us have all this knowledge and awareness that we just want to get out and share because we spend so much time quiet and in our heads or in our hearts and just working on this, which is where we're supposed to be. But in knowing that's where we're supposed to be, we're also supposed to be there to reach out, connect, and to understand each other, and to also listen to what another individual is going through, because they may not be too far off course. It may not be their ego, it may not be their brain, it could be the situation of how it is. And I'm just asking that all of you guys that, stop the fighting, stop the bickering. No one's right, no one's wrong. Everything is a choice. And if we are wrong, something, the universe is going to point that out to us. Now, there's nothing wrong with us as friends and us as family pulling each other's coattail to, try to help someone get back in course. I know a lot of you came out of the woodwork and did that for me when I was in my low place. And so all of you, thank you tremendously. But we are the way showers. And for us to be the way showers, we also have to be the followers as well. We have to be the leaders, the listeners, and the followers. The king and the beggar bleed the same, basically. And everyone just stop being so opinionated. Stop looking at everything from strictly your point of view and your dynamic. Granted, I understand that a lot of you have to, when you're helping someone, you have to kind of compare their situation to your own to try to help them, because that's what we did. That's how we've all been through the same thing. But you got to understand at the same time, a lot of us have unique dynamics that some of us have never really ever heard before. And it gets stressful when you're trying to tell us something, but you're not listening. It's a give and receive situation. We all know that with the veil thinning, that duality is that, the light and dark is blending, yin and yang, black and white. It's getting to the point where there is a gray area, and it's based on, love and choices, and it's not that separation anymore. And we're kind of going in there, and I understand it's hard for us to move into that dynamic. And a lot of us, let's be honest, we are fucking shell-shocked, man. We have all been through wars. We've been, shot at, not literally. And some of us, in some cases, really have been shot at. But, been shot at, we've been picked on, we've been cast aside. And, our not fear, but our trust level is like way down. And I feel that's another reason for that. And we have to push through that, because you got to understand that's what the current rulers and dynamics of this program, of this current reality we live in, that is slowly dying and coming into a new reality, that's what they want. So think about this. If they've done it with the Bible, don't you think they would try to do it within our community as well? You look on Facebook, look on YouTube, they're talking about it. They're telling you how, like, they're censoring and so not and whatnot, and it's happening with us between, there's so many fakes and bots out there, this Allegram program that they don't even know how it's working, so I'm asking everyone to just please take a breath, breathe, and take some time off for yourself. You don't have to be Superman and Superwoman 24/7. You don't have to save everybody. You don't have to feel that your way is the only way.